Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is another review video. What we have here is a custom Skyloong GK84S that is a 75% 84 key light keyboard. You guys might have heard of the name Skyloong. Skyloong is a keyboard brand that makes amazing keyboards but are not well known to people as an individual brand. Some of you might know them from seeing their keyboards on different keyboard or peripheral websites such as ApoMaker, Echo, Lazda, Shopee, etc. While you can surely buy their keyboards from these websites as well, Skyloom also has their own website from where you can buy keyboard kits, fully built keyboard with different themes. Not only that, you can also build your very own custom keyboard by using the custom build option as well. Now I will take you guys to the Skyloong website and run you through all the different types of keyboards and different accessories that they have to offer. They have so many keyboards with different layouts to choose from and also kits if you want to build one yourself. As said before as well, you can get many pre-built themed and low profile keyboards from their website as well. They also have their own mouse with a different design and ergonomic, which you can customize with your own will by getting skins for it that are available on their own website. As per for customization options for a keyboard that you already own or for components for a new custom build that you might be making, you can get all the needed accessories like switches, keycaps, etc. from the web page as well. With that, we are all done with the website and can now move on to the unboxing. The box is very well made and feels really good in hand. The packaging looks very good as well. The first thing that we have here is an extra silicone dampener and polycarbonate plates for standard and split spacebar. Next on we have the user manual. The keyboard is compatible for both Mac as well as Windows, so the user manual explains the key functioning for both Windows and Mac. The manual also explains different combinations for the function key through which you can control the backlight modes and settings. You can also control the Bluetooth settings for the keyboard using the function keys and many more different uses. The keyboard also comes with a software through which you can make more customizations to the keyboard. We will talk about it later on in the video. The keyboard looks really amazing and has a lot of weight to it. But before we talk anything about the keyboard, let's have a look on some more stuff that comes under the keyboard. The first thing that we come across is the finely braided Type-C cable that will power our keyboard and connect it to our system. We also get a very good quality keycap and switch puller for the keyboard as it is a hot swappable keyboard, meaning the switches can be changed by simply pulling it out and replacing them with the new ones. They have also given us extra Mac compatible switches which you can change with the Windows one pre-installed in the keyboard when you're using the keyboard with a Mac device. We also get some Skyloong Glacier switches which come in both silent as well as tactile features. They have also provided a replaceable spacebar for those people who like the split style spacebar of the keyboard. We have some extra keycaps as well to go with the red and grey theme. We can simply see through all the stuff that we get in the box that the customization options for this keyboard are endless. So now let's have a look at the keyboard itself. Here we have the Skyloong GK84S. This is a light gasket 75% 84 key keyboard. Skyloong brand has made me this custom keyboard for which I have chosen the parts for myself. Just before I run you through all the parts that I chose for this keyboard, I must tell you that I have really low knowledge about keyboard parts and the build might not be good. But to be honest, for my first one, doesn't feel bad at all. For the case I went with the black ABS case just cause it looks very rigid and bold. I went with the steel plate to give some weight to the keyboard so that it gives a good feeling while I type on it and does not feel cheap like the plastic ones. I chose cherry blue switches because I don't really like my keyboards being silent and not making any noise at all. I like it tactile. It really gets me going when I start hearing the click click sound on the keyboard. It's just so satisfying to know just by listening to the sound that you have done something while you're working on your keyboard. For the keycaps, I went with the gray and red PBT keycaps, but now that I think about it, I should have gone with coral or jewelry set as they would have added some more meaning to the custom term of the keyboard. But I still like it though. And lastly, I went with a dual mode for both wired as well as Bluetooth compatibility. Because why not? Why miss out on something when you can put it all? And it's always better to get it all while you can rather than just randomly regretting it on later days. That's all for the boring and theoretical part. Now let's jump right in and look at what we have. As you can see, the keyboard comes in a really nice packaging. Let's open it up so that we can have a closer and a better look at it. As mentioned earlier, the keyboard has a really good weight to it. The connection port for the Type-C cable is in the corner, which helps really well with cable management so that the cable clutter on the table can be avoided and gives a good look. The frame of the keyboard is slightly slanted, which makes the typing experience even more better. The keyboard also has rubber grips on all four sides of its bottom to avoid sliding. If you want to add more slant to the keyboard, it can be easily done using the flip stands on the bottom of the keyboard with two levels of elevation. Now let's have a small sound test before we take a look at all of different lighting modes available in the keyboard. Now I will show you all of the different lighting modes in the keyboard. Lights can be turned on using the function +9 shortcut. The speed of the lighting effect can be increased or decreased using the function plus left or right arrow keys respectively. To cycle through the first 5 sets of effects, you can use the function plus minus key. To use the remaining lighting effects, you can use the function and plus key to cycle through all of them and choose your favorite. You can switch to the Bluetooth mode by pressing function plus space and cycle through the three devices that can be connected using function 1, 2, and 3. Shortcut keys for lighting modes are all the same, other than the fact that you can press function plus 4 to check the battery levels on the keyboard. I will now tell you a little bit about the Skyloong software. To be honest, I haven't been able to understand the software successfully myself, so I can't tell you much about it, but you can use the software provided by the Skyloong company to customize your keyboard according to your will. You can change key configurations and map them to another keys, make your own lighting effects, and also assign macros. If you don't feel like putting a lot of brain into this stuff, you can also use the pre-built lighting effects and macros provided in the software. Now lastly, to end the video, I would like to first of all thank Skyloom for sending me such a lovely keyboard, and that this video could not have been possible without them. The keyboard is very amazing and feels very great to work and play games with. I would surely recommend Skyloom keyboards to anyone looking to buy a custom or a pre-built keyboard for themselves. They make really amazing keyboards, and I will surely be down to review another one of their keyboards in the future. Once again, thank you very much Skyloom for sending in such an amazing keyboard. Thank you very much to you all for watching the video. Happy New Year to all of you, and I hope this year brings lot of happiness to your lives.